John 11, verse 1. Now there was one from Bethania, Bethany, village, who was sick, Lazarus, or Lazar, the brother of Maryam and of Martha. Now this Maryam was the one who had anointed the feet of Yeshua with perfume and wiped them with her hair, whose brother was this Lazar, who was sick. And his two sisters had sent unto Yeshua, and they said, Maran, our Lord, look, that one whom you love is sick. But Yeshua said, this disease was not of death, but rather for the glory of Allah, so that the Son of Allah might be glorified because of him. Now Yeshua, he had love for Martha and for Maryam, Mary and for Lazarus. And when he heard that he was sick, he remained in the place that he was 2 days. And afterwards he said unto his disciples, his students, Come, let us go again unto Yahud, Judea. His disciples, his students, said unto him, Rabban, our master, the Yehudei, are now seeking to stone you, and you go there again? Yeshua said unto them, Are there not 12 hours in the Yawma, a day? And if Anash walks in the Imama, the daytime, he won't stumble because he sees the light of this world. But if Anash should walk in the Lilia, the night, he might stumble because there is no illumination in him. Yeshua said these things, and afterwards said unto them, Lazar, our friend, has Shekeb, lain down, an idiom for asleep. But I go so that I should awake him. His disciples were saying unto him, Maran, if he is asleep, he is cured. But he, Yeshua, had spoken concerning Malthe, his death, and they thought that he had spoken of this Shinta, sleep. Then Yeshua said unto them plainly, Lazar has died, and I rejoice that I wasn't there because of you, so that you might believe. But let us walk there. Thauma, in English it's Thomas, which word in Aramaic means time, who is called Thama, which word in Aramaic means twin, said unto his fellow Talmide, disciples, Let us also go, so that we might die with him. And Yeshua came unto Bethania, and found that he had been in the burial place for 4 days. Now Bethania was there on the side of next to Jerusalem, while distance from it about 15 estawata, about 2 miles. And many of the Yehudei were coming unto Martha and Maryam, so that they might fill up, console their hearts because of their brother. Then Martha, when she had heard that Yeshua had come, went out to meet him, but Maryam stayed in the house. And Martha said unto Yeshua, Mari, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. But even now I know that however much that you ask Allah, he gives to you. Yeshua says unto her, Your brother rises. Martha says unto him, I know that he rises in the Nahama, the raising, the resurrection at the last day. Ishu says unto her, Inanna Nuhamma Waheye, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, even if they might die, they will live. And all who are alive and believe in me will never die. Do you believe this? She says unto him, Yes, Mahdi, my Lord. I believe that you are Mashiach, the Son of Allah, who has come unto the Alma. And when she had said these things, she went and called for Maryam, her sister, and secretly said unto her, Rabban has come and calls for you. And when Maryam heard, she arose quickly and came unto him. But he, Ishu, hadn't yet come into the Krita, the village, but rather was in that place that Martha had met him. Then also those Yahudei who were with her in the Beta, who were comforting her, when they saw Maryam, that she quickly arose, departing, they went out after her, for they thought that she was going unto the Kabra, the tomb, to weep. Then when she, Maryam, came unto where Ishu was and saw him, she fell down at his feet and said unto him, If you had been here, Mahdi, my brother wouldn't have died. Then Ishu, when he saw that she was weeping, and the Yahudei, those who had come with her, who were weeping, he groaned in Ruche, his spirit, and Nafshe, his soul was troubled. And he said, Where have you placed him? And they say unto him, Maran, our Lord, come see. And the tears of Ishu, Yeshua, were coming out. And the Yahudei were saying, See how much he loves him. But some from them said, Wasn't this one who opened the eyes of the blind person also able to do something, so that this one shouldn't have died? Then Ishu, while he groaned within, also came unto the Beth Kabura, the burial house, that which was a cave, and a rock was placed upon its entrance. And Ishu Yeshua said, Take away this rock. Martha, the sister of that dead man, said unto him, Mahdi, by now he stinks, for it is for him. He has been dead 4 days. Ishu says unto her, Didn't I say unto you that if you should believe, you would see the glory of Allah? And they took away that stone, and he, Ishu Yeshua, lifted his eyes above and said, Abba, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. And I know that you always hear me, but because of this crowd which stands here, I say these things, so that they might believe that you have sent me. And when he said these things, he cried out in a loud voice, Lazarus, come outside. And that dead man came out, while his hands and his feet were bound in peskayatha, bandages, and his face bound in a headcloth. Ishu said unto them, Untie him, and allow him to go. And many from the Yahudei, who had come unto Maryam, after they had seen the thing which Ishu had done, they believed in him. And some from them went unto the Frishe, and told them everything which Ishu did. And the Rabbe Kanne, the priest chiefs, the leaders of the priests, and the Frishe assembled and were saying, "What will we do? This Gabra does many Athwatha, miraculous signs. And if we leave him thus, all the Nasha will believe in him. And the Ruhmeye, the Romans, will come, taking away our land and our nation." Now one from them named Caiaphas, was the Rab Kunne, the priest chief that year, and he said unto them, "You don't know a thing, and you don't realize that it is better for us that one Gabra, man, should die for the sake of the nation, and so that the whole nation should not perish." But he didn't say this from his soul's desire, but rather on account that he was the Rab Kahne, the priest chief, in that year. He prophesied that Ishu Yeshua was about to die for the sake of the nation. And not only for the sake of the nation, but that the sons of Allah who are scattered might also be gathered into one. And from that day they decided that they would kill him. Therefore, for this reason, he, Ishu, wasn't walking openly among the Yahudeye, but rather he went from there unto a place that was near unto the wilderness, unto a walled city which is called Ephraim, and there he turned away with his disciples, his students. Now the Pesach, the Peshad Yahudeye, the Passover of the Judeans, was approaching, and many went up from the Koraya, the villages, unto Urushalem, before the Adida, the feast, so that they might cleanse their souls. And they were seeking Ishu, and were saying unto one another in the Hekla, the temple, "What do you think, that he won't come unto the Adiada, the feast?" But the Rabbe Kanne, the priest chiefs, and the Frishe, the Pharisees, had commanded that if someone might know where he was, he should show it unto them, so that they might seize him. Wow. Powerful, powerful passage.